Hello, hello, beautiful YouTube land people. My name is Belle. I'm here to bring you some tarot and oracle wisdom, some inspiration for your day. This is a reading, a general tarot and oracle reading that is good for inspiration at any time that you may see it. Okay, so I'm just kind of like in my office and I was trying to think of what I want to do next. I was kind of puttering around and I was like, oh, I'm going to make this cool card video. Use some intuition, get some inspiration out there. So I'm thinking, I'm at my desk and I'm like, okay, which cards do I have on hand? Right now I have some that I just got out like yesterday or the day before. I've got Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. These are like very like new age millennial, like kind of like a really cool style to them. I've also got this deck that's like brand new to me that I really like. It's called Modern Witch Tarot. I really like it. It's like much more current. I feel like it's easier to relate to, like more contemporary images. I've got an old favorite. It's kind of funny, the Oracle of E, which is just like a funny phrase on each card. At first I had trouble interpreting them because it's so plain and simple, but it's not too bad actually. You just have to kind of go with the goofiness of it. Then we got, this one I haven't used in a while, Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. Excuse me. Then we've got this one I'm really enjoying recently. Probably won't use this one today, but the Vice Versa Tarot. It has tons of images because there's a front and back. So it's like so fun. You can just get even more like possibilities. Not that you need any more possibilities really from tarot, but I don't know, it's really fun. It just does a little bit more with the image because it shows like what would be behind the person or something like that. It's really cool. Then this one I don't use that much. I got out recently again. It's the Lion Strider Tarot. I had trouble with this one at first because it's like, it's not as much scenery or environment. It's more just a single image that's kind of in the center of the card. But it's a cool style still, so I'm getting more used to it, I think. Okay, so I'm feeling today that we should use the Lion Strider Tarot. See what comes up. Maybe 4 cards from here. And then I think like 2 cards from Oracle of E and 2 cards from Work Your Light Oracle. So that'll be really cool. I did a few cards from Work Your Light Oracle yesterday for Instagram, which is cool. Okay, let me get organized here. Let's see. I'm gonna put this here and this there. Okay. So we'll have to do another one. I'm trying to do more videos. So we'll definitely have to do another video. Because there's so many cards, so much possible inspiration. Okay. So I don't know, now I have to shuffle the cards. That's fun. I don't think I'm like as good at shuffling. Like I can shuffle regular cards, but when it comes to like shuffling tarot cards, sometimes I wonder if I'm even like shuffling them enough. I'll show you what I mean. Like I don't do reversals that much. I usually don't. I've tried it a little bit, but I just do them all upright. So if I have the cards, I don't want to like really shuffle them like I would a deck of playing cards because I don't want to mess them up. But so I just like end up like going like this a lot, and I don't know if that's that great of shuffling. Like I think I draw them, randomly from the entire deck. So if it's just like spread out in front of me, so I don't know if it matters or not how much I shuffle them, but it's not like a great shuffle. I don't think, because I'm basically just cutting them a bunch of different times, if you think about it. So one thing I don't love about the Lion Strider Tarot is that the cards are incredibly thin. Like, that's okay. I guess it's easier to hold, but like very, like paper thin almost. You can kind of like bend it really easily. So it's not horrible. Like, I'm not super picky, but if I was going to make cards, I would pick like a little heavier cardstock or whatever. But it's okay. Every card is a little different. Okay. I think I've shuffled these enough. I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3, and then... Ooh, what else to come out? 4. Okay. Okay. Put these over here for later. Okay. Now, let's draw the cards from Work Your Light Oracle. This beautiful kind of pastels. Very much that certain millennial new age style, which is pretty fun. Actually, it was inspiration for my office. You might not be able to tell from this angle, probably not, but on my desk, I got like a glass top desk, and I have like different stones and crystals around. So my inspiration was like this very like light, airy kind of feeling that I had seen on some people's YouTube videos and stuff. And like I was really excited about my chair. I don't know if you can see it, but I have this like really cute pink chair like that. And I was excited when I found that because that's like part of the look that I'm going for. So it's really cool. It's really funny. I'm right by a window, and it really like, oh, that's better. Just go like that. It's really like getting a lot of sun for the video. Okay. So we're just going to do 2 of the Work Your Light Oracle cards, because I don't know, I think it's good to have a pair of Oracle cards to compare. Okay, let's pick these. Let's go this one. Oops. And this one. Okay. Oh, I just looked at the bottom one. It says, don't dim to fit in. Are you dimming your light in order to fit in? That'd be sad. Don't dim your light. Shine bright. Don't dim your light. Okay, I'm turning into a cheese ball. Yeah, don't dim your light to try to fit in. That's just good practical advice. That's great. It's funny because like I think we all have this. I mean, I don't know, but I in the past have had this idea of what I thought culture expected from me, and then like over the years I realized that no one expects anything from me except maybe my sister McKamey. She's like my harshest critic. Not my harshest critic. She's like the only person who has an opinion on my life. Which is like whatever, you know, it's not that helpful usually, but it's fine. You know, that's what sisters are for, to like care, you know, about how you're living your life to some extent, or to challenge you about that. But you know, for the most part, like no one gives a bleep and bleep what I do with my life. But it was like my feelings projected and then reversed and then reflected back to me. Like that's what I thought I was perceiving culture to be, but it was just a sense I had for myself. Okay. Last but not least, we got The Oracle of Eve by, I think, Pam Grout. It also says Colette Baron Reed, but I think it's based on the Pam Grout books, which are pretty interesting. They're really fun. Actually, she has a great sense of humor. So I think I've read a couple of those. She does like these experiments, like, you know, like see how many synchronicities can happen, or like see if you can manifest something fun, and like see what that helps you understand about life or what you want your belief system to be. So it's pretty fun. She has a newer book about A Course in Miracles, which I don't follow A Course in Miracles. I've tried it a couple times. It's not my cup of tea, so I'm not going to read that book of hers because I really don't like A Course in Miracles. But that's why there's so many different paths. Different things resonate with different people, so it's fine. But it's just kind of funny because I know it's popular, so I have looked at it a little bit, but it's not my thing. So my only point there is that I'm going to probably just focus on Pam Grout's manifestation books because those are my favorites by her. Okay. Without more shuffling, I will pick two. Let's see, this one and this one. Okay, let's get to it. Let's look at these cards. Let's see what we got. Okay, the one on the bottom here. Interestingly, the number 38, which is my age. This one says, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. So it's like, be optimistic, look on the bright side. It's a little bonus card. Okay. Excuse me, I just had late lunch. Okay. I want to look at the Oracle of E cards first. Let's go in reverse order. Do Oracle of E, Work Your Light, and then the 4 Lion Strider tarot cards. Because that's just wild. Usually I start with tarot and go to Oracle. So that's really weird. This is so cute. Okay, the first card we got from Oracle of E is Everything is Beautiful. This is about having like this beautiful eye of perception that you are in control of. It's about like loving the heck out of your life and just being like, everything is beautiful, everyone is beautiful, every environment is beautiful. And then it's also about refocusing. Like if you're focused on something that's really tragic, like, you have the period of mourning and that you need to have and be honest about your emotions. But then what you want to do is regroup and get back to this peace and this ability to perceive life as being incredibly beautiful. That's really cool. I really like that one. The second card is Open Your Presence. So, open your presence. It means there's so many gifts in life for you, and you just want to like not grab them, but like really embrace them and open your presence. Just like, how many delightful things can you see each day that really sparkle for you and really uplift you? That's really cool. See, this deck is really fun. It's very optimistic. Interestingly, also, it's like I picked the cards from different places in the deck, but we got 32 and 33, which is kind of random. But so in terms of that, I think it's about taking one step at a time and doing things in the right order for building up what you want to build up in your life. That's what that means. Oh, I just flipped over both of these. Okay. The first one of Work Your Light Oracle is, interestingly, it kind of has this image of like witches kind of dancing or floating. And the card is called Unbound. And the description says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this is really a time to cut your losses or just cut any baggage that's weighing you down. Anything that's a disappointment or just something that you don't need to dwell on or think about anymore. Just go ahead and cut it off. Cut off all that extra weight, all that extra, kind of like all those sad things that just aren't worth your time. Just cut them off, and you're going to feel a lot lighter. It's going to help you with your lucid dreaming and astral projection. Can I talk? Astral projection, astral travel, goals and explorations. That's beautiful. Yeah, I feel like this is about your dreams and your out-of-body travel. When I see those women like floating like that. And the moon too, I guess. This is going to be beautiful. You're going to be soaring around. You're going to be flying in your dreams. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to reinvigorate your life. Okay, the second card from this deck is Oh, it kind of has like a sphinx or an Egyptian person or something, or, like an Egyptian statue. The card says, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So this kind of gets into a certain belief system, like a new age belief system. Like, if we are immortal, eternal beings, what else have we been up to? What have we been focusing on? What have we been doing over all of these eons? So, I like this pyramid here. It almost seems like another form of out-of-body travel because you're kind of channeling that energy to a point. And, you've been training for this for lifetimes. I mean, it's like, if you're interested in hypnosis or just like dreams or just imagination and like coming up with these cool ideas for how you can expand your consciousness, this is just some inspiration. It's some recognition, some acknowledgement that this is a great time to do that. Like we've got this card about floating upwards, flying, enjoying your dream space, and just having this sense of ecstasy and really a lot of renewal and being uplifted by it. And it's, I guess it's like, depending on your belief system, the age of light, this is the perfect time to just really embrace those mystical and imaginative gifts. Not gifts, but these abilities that you naturally have as a human being. Because there's like a lot to being a human being, and sometimes we have to expand our consciousness and use our dreams and imagination to get a broader sense of what is really possible in life. That's really cool. It's like a certain style to these cards, as you can tell, and it's pretty fun. I don't use them all the time, but I think it is fun. Okay, so now that we've done the oracle cards first, let's go ahead and see what the Line Strider Tarot has in store for us. The first card is 10 of Cups. Oh, this is about, harmony with your partner or soulmate. It's about a happy, cozy home life. It's about a sense of contentment and feeling a sense of like a contentment and joy and just like a very, I don't want to say simple, basic pleasure, but just peace and contentment. That's what I'm getting for this card. It's that contentment of knowing that you're at the right place in your life and feeling that beautiful sense of peace and well-being. That's really nice. I like that. Second card is 7 of Swords. So he's got a bunch of swords and he's leaving 2 behind. It's like, what are you overlooking? Like, you're trying to like grab as much as you can, but then you're still leaving something behind. So it's like 7 of Swords. It's like, I don't think this is like a great card because I think it's showing maybe you're not in the right mind frame about your material possessions or how you relate to the physical world around you. You're trying to do too much and then you're still leaving out some things that are important. So it's a time to reassess what's important to you right now. Third card. Ooh, the High Priestess. This is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. Obviously, because like everyone loves the High Priestess card. It's like this magical inner power type thing. So it's just, this is about creating your own belief system and having something that you can really be proud of and that you can really enjoy. Something that turns you on about life. Something that is I don't know, just what is your magic? Like, how are you going to create and express your magic in your life? And that's going to inspire you so much. It's going to uplift you. It's going to, give your daily life that extra sparkle. So this High Priestess card is reminding you that you are the creator of your belief system, and it's time to be really honest with yourself about what you want and what you want to be doing and how you want to express yourself and how much joy and excitement can come from expressing all these things and having that sense of magic in your life. So I would say it's like magic and creativity and a lot of other good things. Okay, we're going to have to reorganize these cards because we're ending with 10 of Wands, which is like a burden. So we're going to have to sort out these cards and look at them in a better order. 10 of Wands. Something is getting you down. It's a burden. So I'm going to say, I'm going to put the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands in the center of the 4 cards that are the tarot cards. So what we've got then is we've got the bookends of the 10 of Cups on the left and the High Priestess on the right. And then so your sense of cozy peace and your sense of magic are great, but you also have this sense of a burden and needing to reassess what is important to you, what you value for yourself. So I feel like there's a good chance that you can be successful, get through this obstacle of what you feel like is burdening you in your life right now. And then, the other good thing about this card reading is that we already had the Oracle cards. So it's not that disheartening to get the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, because it's just a reminder to reassess when you need to. If something's not working for you in your life, you don't have to feel guilty or bad about that. Just make the changes that you need to make and take hold of your life and make it what you want it to be. Don't lie to yourself. Be honest about where you are in your life and make those real changes, so that in a couple months or a year or 2 years, you can have everything in place for what your real values are, what you want to be doing, and there's a good chance that it's going to completely work out for you in just a matter of time. And to get there, you're going to need to use your own sense of creativity and magic. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really like the cards that came out. It was really interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten this setup of cards before, and it was really interesting. Really enjoyed sharing them with you. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.